It's good to see you, Ben.
Thank you so much.
I have not seen you in a while.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's been like 2 years since you've been here.
I know. Well, I came for the movie before the last one.
Right.
I wasn't avoiding you. I just, doing the rounds.
Exactly, I know. But a lot has happened in 2 years, and you look healthy and happy, and I'm happy for you.
Thank you so much. You know, it's interesting. It's like it's sort of there's temptation to get like I could get depressed. I could feel like I've been through a lot, and this was hard, and that was hard, or I could be kind of embarrassed. But I have to say, I feel so good now. I'm in such a great place. Kids are healthy. You know, life is good, and so it's sort of like whatever it took for me to get to this place. You know, I'm grateful for.
Good. I'm glad. You know, Jennifer's been here a lot, but I didn't know that this was the only show that your children were allowed to watch.
Yes, that's right. This is it.
Only
Jennifer,
mine.
you know, you have one of those things in split families. You sort of like go back and forth, and you want to come to a sort of agreement on the rules. And I'm a little bit more liberal on the screen side of things and the video games and the TV. But this is something that we can both agree on.
And so you're a coach on your son's Little League?
I am, yeah. I'm a coach on the Little League team, and it's going great. He's awesome. It's a lot of fun. The kids are great kids. I do have to wear a Dodgers hat because that is the team. But, you know, it's there you go. All right. Yeah. Some locals. But, you know, it's like one of those things, you love it so much. It's like the dad dream, you know what I mean? To be the coach and coaching your son or your daughter on their Little League team. It's very exciting. And so people have been very cool. And Netflix, I had like a game last week and I was promoting the movie and I was going to Asia and I was like, I have to come back a day early. And there was like, you know, and I was like, my son's Little League game? I'm the coach. But thank you, Netflix. They did.
They would understand that.
Yeah.
Netflix they're the best, right?
They're great,
especially to work with. So let's talk about Triple Frontier. Tell everyone what it is about.
Triple Frontier is a movie. You saw the little clip there, and basically the backstory to that is it's about these guys who are special forces operatives, and these are the soldiers who do like this sort of massive share of the combat duty in the military. I mean, they're endlessly deploying, a lot of missions, very, you know, stressful, traumatic, a lot of casualties, you know, and it's very difficult, and they become, you know, really, really kind of expert at doing this, and then get to a point in their careers, their age, where when they become the best of the best of the best, and then they sort of retire. And they go out into the civilian world and find that, you know, it's not always easy to make that transition, and that those skills that they've honed and developed in that capacity don't necessarily translate to like my characters trying to sell real estate, you know. And a lot of these you know, men and women who come back from the service, there's you know, a lot of depression and divorce and suffering and obviously PTSD, and also just the transition back into civilian life is difficult. And so these guys, you know, get sort of tempted by this offer to rob this drug lord, and there's a little bit of greed and a little temptation, and they have financial pressure, and so then they get swept up into it, and bad things happen.
Yes, it doesn't go as planned.
Yes.
And so y'all went swimming together, and there was a photo of your back tattoo that got a lot of attention.
It did, not so much positive.
No, I think people. It's a commitment. It's what is the, it's like a.
It's a phoenix. It's a phoenix, which
rising from your ass.
We didn't even plan that bit.
We didn't. But
that's what you get when you're a comedian. You can do that kind of thing.
Right.
Very quick.
Yeah.
Where was I? Anyway, yes, this is a phoenix rising from my ass, and I was about to say it represents something really important to me, but you know what? Maybe just
we'll
skip that.
You can say that. It does represent something important.
Yeah, it is. It's meaningful to me. I like it. It's not something that I sort of kept private. It wasn't like I was sort of doing photo shoots or whatever. We were 2 hours north of a city in some island in Hawaii, and we didn't know the paparazzi was there. So they got a picture of my tattoo, and yeah, the sentiment ran, you know, against. Which I love my tattoo. I'm very happy with it.
Yeah, it's
Luckily,
your tattoo. It's your back.
Who has it, yes.